Good evening, people. Good evening, people, and welcome back to Arno TV. And we're with you once again on YouTube, as we promised. Now, today, people, as you can probably see, I've got a smile on my face. It's a great day today. It is a fantastic day today for democracy. Is this the day that the British people finally have woken up against these tyrants? Now, what am I talking about? Why do I have such a smile on my face today? Well, let's go over to the internet. Let's go over to the internet and let's just find out what I'm online about, because yesterday, a petition went up, didn't it? In the UK, a petition went up. And what was that petition about? Here it is. This petition is calling for an immediate general election. It's absolutely fantastic. And this has already, as we are watching this now and watching the figures go up, this is on 1.333401 million signatures. These people are finally getting the message that they deserved from the British public. We are sick of the tyranny. We are sick of the lies and the globalism and the warmongering from these people. This is a huge message to Keir Stalin Starmer and his communist dictatorship from the British people. Now, bearing in mind, this was started less than 24 hours ago. When I signed this petition at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, this was on just over 800,000 people. Okay, it is now, look at it's going up all the time. It seems to be going up like 1,000 signatures a minute. This is absolutely fantastic. And for anybody who's outside of the UK, Parliament considers petitions that will get more than 100,000 signatures. Well, as you can see, people, this has got way more signatures than that. And look at it. It just keeps rising and rising and rising. And be under no illusion, people. Be under no illusion. The world is watching. This is a huge message to Keir Starmer and the things that he has implemented all over the British people. This is a great day, people, for democracy, and they cannot ignore this. They cannot ignore this, okay? Now, do I think that this is actually going to cause a general election? Probably not. But this is a huge message to those people in Westminster and Downing Street about what the British public think about these vile, despicable people and their divisive globalist agenda that they are pushing. We are sick of the lies. We are sick of the warmongering. These vile people want to take us into World War III. That is who these people are. And look at the response. I mean, just look at this. It's shooting up minute by minute. And, you know, by the end of this evening, at this rate, this is likely to be on over 2 million signatures. This is absolutely fantastic. And as I said, be under no illusions, people. Be under no illusions that this is going to be looked upon around the world. The political establishment around the world, all eyes are going to be on this signature right now. And this is a fantastic day for democracy. And let me tell you something. Keir Starmer, if you ignore this, and this is not debated in Parliament, I dread to think what the consequences are going to be. And how are you going to spin this? Because this cannot be ignored. And the fact that we've had a government since July, and this This is the amount of people that are signing this petition as we watch it rise minute by minute to show the establishment and these globalists what we think of these people. And in my opinion, there needs to be an immediate general election. We need to get rid of these people. And I would like to say a huge shout out here, a huge shout out to Mr. Michael Westwood, who started this petition, because this petition has gathered, as I said, at the moment, 1.3 million and 41,341 signatures as we speak. Okay, this petition reached 100,000 signatures in record numbers, okay, and it's just keeping going and going and going. Are you listening, Keir Starmer? Are you listening to the British people? You will be made to bend your knee to the British people for what you have done, okay? This is a fantastic, fantastic day for democracy. I could not be happier. When I woke up today and saw the news about this petition, I could not believe it. And the amount this has been going up minute by minute since, obviously I signed it. I mean, as I said, I signed it this afternoon, and it was just over 800,000 people when I signed it. Within an hour and a half, there was over 1 million signatures. This is absolutely fantastic. The establishment can no longer ignore how the British public feel. We are sick and tired of these draconian measures that have been put all over us. We are sick and tired of the globalism. We are sick and tired of politicians who are World Economic Forum sponsored puppets. We have had enough in this country, and this should show all you political establishment parties what the British public really think. And if they ignore this, it should show everybody how corrupt these despicable politicians are. And mark my words, there's going to be a lot of Labour black backbenchers that are going to be absolutely terrified at this, because this sends a clear message to a lot of them who got their seats by the skin of their teeth, yeah, that when an election is called, you people are done, okay? You are done. All the establishment parties in this country, you are done. We want change. We want real change in this country. This is unprecedented, and I could not be happier that it seems to me that the British public finally are waking up to who these people are. Look at Starmer. He's in bed with companies like BlackRock. We have Rachel Reeves, who lies on her CV that she's an economist. These people are an absolute disgrace, like we've told you. If you lied on your CV in any normal job, you'd lose your job. What's happened to these people? Oh, that's right, nothing. But now finally, the British public are waking up, and we've had enough of this draconian government, this tyranny, this total disregard for the British public. This is what happens, Stalin Starmer, when you declare war on the British people, when you lock up and throw people in jail for words. And as I've said on many occasions, so no one can spin this, I am not talking about anybody who went out there and called for violence, okay? I'm not talking about anybody that's gone online making, racist comments or anything of that nature. No. We are talking about the right to dissent against your own government. And when you throw people in jail for words, effectively making these people political prisoners because they don't agree with you, this is what happens. This is what happens, people. And this, as I've said, is an absolutely fantastic day for democracy. So Arno TV, we are going to leave the link in the description on this video. You can guarantee it. And I'm urging all of my followers and subscribers to sign this petition. Share it everywhere. Let's get more signatures on this petition than they got votes in the general election. Because the way things are going and the way that this petition is going up minute by minute, it is unbelievable. And I think that by the end of this evening, quite clearly, if it keeps going up like this, it's going to be over 2 million signatures, okay? In literally 24 hours. This is what the British public think of Keir Stalin Starmer and his brown shirts and the dictatorship and the tyranny these people are making us live under. I could not be happier I could not have been happier when I saw this today. This is absolutely fantastic news that the British public finally are starting to see these people for who and what they are. And just like we told you all along, all of these people that we've been speaking about on this channel, such as Stalin Starmer and Rachel Reeves and Johnson and Hancock and Javid and Khan, all of these people, every single last one of them, they're all working hand in hand with the World Economic Forum, pushing their globalist, divisive agendas. And this is a rejection en masse from the British public of these type of agendas. Like I've told you, this is an absolutely fantastic day. Shall we just go back over and have a look and see how much it's gone up again since we last looked? Let's hope it's gone up significantly. Let's just have a look. Let's just have a look and see where we're at now with this, shall we? Let's go back over to the internet. Oh, fantastic. It's rising and rising. 1.35 million and 412 signatures now. This seems to be going up nearly 1,000 signatures per minute. I want as many people to sign this petition and show our despicable leaders what we think of them. They can't ignore this. This is a mass rejection by the British public of globalism and tyranny, which these people want to put all over us. And like I've told you, Keir Starmer, Keir Starmer is working hand in hand with companies like BlackRock, who are also working with a WEF, and who profiteer from arms companies. Okay, this is the people that we are dealing with. So, as I've said, people, get this petition signed, because this is a mass rejection of what these despicable, vile, so-called leaders are doing to us. And I've seen that people like Elon Musk are watching this, okay? The eyes of the world, the political class around the world are watching this. You mark my words. And this, although, as I said, I don't think it will cause an immediate general election, this is a mass message to these people in Westminster. You cannot get away with this stuff any longer. And you mark my words, if it does cause a general election, if this does cause a general election, you mark my words, all the establishment parties, they are done for. We have had enough of this tyranny, okay? These people, since COVID, thought that they could treat us like their slaves. Well, it's about time, like we can see here, that these people recognised that they work for us. We don't work for them, okay? We're the ones that pay their salaries. They work for us. So, all my viewers out there, as I've said, just make sure that you go and sign this petition and share it far and wide. Get all your friends and family to sign this petition as a mass rejection of Stalin Starmer's communist government and the draconian measures and rules and laws that they have implemented all over us. Okay? This is what happens. This is exactly what happens when the people finally wake up. And as I've said, if they ignore this, I dread to think what the consequences are going to be. But this can't be ignored. This cannot be ignored. And this better better be spoken about in Parliament tomorrow. The PM, our despicable Prime Minister, has some serious questions to answer now about what he has done to the British people. And as I've said, Starmer, this is what happens. This is what happens when you do the things that you have done to this country. So, for now, just a quick video tonight to let you people know what's going on. But as I said, I could not be happier that finally that the British public are waking up to this. So just before we go, let's have another look and see how many signatures there are so far. Because as I said, by the end of the evening, I'm expecting over 2 million signatures on this, the way that this is rising. Let's just have one more look before we go, shall we? So where are we at now? 1.360 million 432 signatures, and it keeps rising. So as I said, and now to 721. Brilliant. I mean, as I said, people, this is a mass rejection of the agendas that these globalist dictators and warmongers have been trying to implement all over us. So from Arno TV, my message here is share this petition far and wide and try and get every right-minded thinking person to sign this as a mass rejection of Keir Starmer and his government. But we'll be back soon, as I promised you, with more videos and streams for you, and let's just see what our despicable, vile, abhorrent so-called Prime Minister has to say about this in PMQs tomorrow. Let's hope that he's got some serious questions to answer. So until next time, take care of yourselves, your friends and your family and your loved ones, and whatever you do, make sure you sign this petition. And please, people, share these videos far and wide, because YouTube quite clearly want to hold back the numbers. And again, I've been watching numbers on videos going down. So please make sure you share this far and wide. But until next time, thanks for watching, and we will be back soon with more videos for you.